What's up, what's up, what's up? Gotcha. I am doing it. Welcome to another episode of Gaming Within, episode 8. We are now, technically that's 2 months into this podcast, so
yeah,
things are rolling.
Yeah, they are.
We got a lot of stuff to get to. I'm getting my sleep schedule together right now for Lost Ark, so that's huge.
What is that? What is this sleep you speak of?
So it's pretty much I sleep a bunch now, and then next week I don't sleep at all because Lost Ark comes out.
nice.
Facts.
Sony bought Bungie. That's huge. I'm sure everybody's heard about that.
Yeah.
Update on deal with Microsoft.
And lastly, the PS5 has passed 17 million units sold, which, where are they getting these PS5s?
I know, they ain't got shit where I live, yo.
How are they selling them? Fucking liars. Well, anyways, let me welcome you guys to my co-hosts this week. As usual, we have Jay Rewinds. How you doing, buddy? I'm doing good. Valeria, how you doing, buddy?
Good, man, I'm good.
We're back at it again. And making his first time appearance, I'd like to welcome a very special guest. The man, the myth, the legend. It's my boy, John. How you doing, John?
Doing pretty good today, actually.
Glad to have you
Happy
on
to
finally.
be-
We've been
Happy to be here, yeah. I
having it in
missed
the
the one
works for a
2
while.
weeks ago.
It's good.
That's
Finally
what it
made it
is.
happen. All right, so we always start off, we talk about what we played this week. I'll just start off because mine's quick and easy. I've always played the same damn shit. Played Siege, getting my shot back because I switched
Nice.
from console to PC, and it's been like, I'd say like a month now of like solid playing that game, and I'm getting pretty good, like snapping headshots. It feels good.
Yeah, I was watching that, and like when we were playing, dude, sometimes I was like, "You hacking a little bit? You got those
Dude.
hacks on there."
That's what I was gonna explain to you when we were playing, but obviously we were playing and it's kind of too much to take in while you're playing. But like, when you play a game for so long, you learn like the shape of people, like
Yep.
like if someone pops out the corner, I know where his head's gonna be. If he's standing, I know it's gonna be here. If he's crouched, I know it's gonna be here. No matter what,
Facts.
like, because I've been playing that game for so long, and that's just something I learned. And that doesn't matter if I'm on console or if I'm on PC. It's the same
Yeah.
thing. So now I'm just like learning to do it with a mouse instead of with a controller.
Yeah,
Makes sense, yeah.
But
yeah,
yeah,
it's very different. I realized that when I swapped to PC too.
practice makes
Like,
perfect.
see, I'm getting good at like getting the kills, but like when it comes to like getting headshots, it's not good at all.
Yeah. I have been getting real good with the headshots. I don't even aim for the body unless, like I told you, if they're on the run, I aim straight for the chest because I'm afraid I'm going to miss them. But if they're standing still, I'll miss them just to try and get a headshot.
Yeah.
Especially in that game. But I've been playing a little bit of Destiny 2. It's kind of hard for me to play that game knowing that everything's going to get reset in 2 weeks. So there's literally no point in me doing anything except for like achievements. But other than that, it's a waiting game. Oh, Pokemon Legends. I don't know how I could forget that. That's been a lot of fun.
Have you played it?
Yes, every day. Since
Oh my fucking god.
it's so much fun. So addicting. Have you played it?
Yeah.
Dude.
It's probably hands down one of my favorite Pokemon games.
Yeah, definitely. It's so far it's
Brought
my
a
favorite game of the year.
it brought something new to the game that wasn't bad, you know. Like it's new, it's revamped, you get this fresh feeling, but you still get that Pokemon nostalgia from it. It's just amazing. They deserve a huge hand clap for the work they did to that. It is awesome.
The only thing I would ask for in that game is a little bit more, like some multiplayer, dude. There's literally zero multiplayer.
To be able to team up
Yeah.
with some other people, you know, that would be nice, but
Can you even trade Pokemon?
I don't know. I haven't
don't
looked
think
much
so.
into that yet. Of course, they may add it later on. You know, who knows what they plan to do with it, but definitely on the right track with it. They did a hell of a job.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much all I played. Like I said, it's just a waiting game. Lost Ark on Tuesday.
You're so excited for that.
Dude, that's all I'm gonna be playing for a while, and still gonna play Siege. But all right, Jay, what would you play this week?
The usual, Warframe, which has been a lot of fun. Me and John can talk about that a little later, but yeah, we've been playing a shit ton of Warframe, some Valorant, some WoW, and honestly, I've been playing
My
some
man's
Overwatch.
been leveling up on WoW.
Yeah, trying to hit that 50, pretty close.
It's a grind.
But yeah,
Dude, once
definitely.
you do it the first time, you'll be leveling up other characters to 50 in like a week. Like it's nothing. You'll be like, I remember when this was hard. It's just doing
Yeah.
it the first time, figuring out what to do.
It's
Yeah.
always that way in games like that, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Overwatch recently, and I know it sounds weird, but the hype is back for me just because like I've been really thinking about Overwatch 2 and like how it's going to affect everything. Like we all know a lot of people love Overwatch, and we all know a lot of people left Overwatch, but we all know 100% when Overwatch 2 drops, no matter even if it drops in the next 400 years, people will be back on it, you know?
Well, if it's 400 years from now, the Overwatch
Oh, yeah,
1
yeah.
players will be dead, and no one will even know what Overwatch.
But
2
we're not going
is.
to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that.
Just
But yeah,
saying.
no, definitely the hype is definitely back. I've been enjoying it.
Where did this come from?
I don't know, dude. It's just like I have no idea. It's just I was thinking one day, you know, what would make this game the best it would, like in my opinion, like the one part that was actually holding me back from playing the game was I feel like I'm good at the game and I know I'm good at the game, right? But
You're alright.
it's so hard to carry teammates. It is so hard to carry teammates,
Yeah.
and it's this is a team based. It's a team based game, and if you have just two people, maybe sometimes even one, just throwing, dude, it's just you can't win.
I'd
So
say
when
it's definitely hard to like you can't turn a game around with one person, but like if
Yeah.
you get good enough with like someone who's good enough, like if you are nasty with Zarya, you alone give your team a good enough chance to win, and then
yeah,
all you
but-
need is people to be at least competent enough.
Yeah, that's facts. And Jay's right. That's one of those games where you have to have like you could have two really good players and then a team of half decent people, and you're gonna do okay. But if
Yeah.
one person is in like god tier and the rest of the team is just ass, yeah, it's just not gonna happen. And because I look at it from my perspective, I'm a tank main. If my healers are ass and my DPS is ass, the fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna die over again. Like I can only survive so long without heals, and I've put thousands of hours into Overwatch.
Yeah.
It's one of those games where, like Jay said, you just have to have a solid unit, man.
yeah. That game especially is. It's
And,
not you cannot solo that game.
Yeah, exactly. But like a game that you can solo, like it's still a team based game. Don't get me wrong, but Valorant. But if you're good enough, you will carry your team.
Apex.
Apex, yeah.
They need to
But
come
with-
out with competitive 3v3 in Overwatch.
But with
That would
Overwatch,
bring me
dude,
back.
Overwatch, I don't know, dude. You can be so good. It's I don't know. You can't carry your team. But with this 5v5, I really do feel like that's gonna change a whole lot of shit. There's gonna be new characters. You know, only one tank. You know, I really have hope and faith for this game. It's just whenever it comes out, you know what I mean? But you know, I just sat down and thought one day, man, this is gonna be fucking sick.
Yeah, I hope it comes out soon. I'm
Yeah,
tired of
especially if
waiting.
especially if they start updating the game. Like I was talking to my wife, and I was like, dude, imagine like we wake up one morning before we go to work. You know, we hop on Overwatch, look at the patch notes, go to work, be like, yo, I'm so excited. They changed Zarya, they changed Rhine, they changed this, that, and the other. You come home, you play. There's a bunch of characters. You get pissed off at the game because everyone gets pissed off at games, and then you hop on over on the PVE. You know, it's gonna be so much fun. It's just,
Yeah.
damn, it needs to come out. There's gonna be so many new characters though, so I'm excited.
I wish they would just update Overwatch 1, but that's a side note.
Hey, it is what it is.
What about you, Valeria? What'd you play this week?
Oh boy, I got a couple of surprises for you guys. So, of course, main game, Apex. Your boy hit Diamond 2 right before the split.
Nice.
I don't know what that
Yeah.
means.
I got some bad news for you, buddy.
What?
They're nerfing Caustic. Did you hear that?
Oh yeah, I don't play Caustic near as much anymore.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, my boy Bloodhound has gotten me through some really hard times. Helped me just wipe lobbies. The game that I got to Diamond 2, I dropped 22 kills. So
Jeez.
I was super hyped to that game. It was awesome. I played a little bit of Tarkov. All I did was die over and over again, so that was fun. Biggest thing is I've started getting into some older games that I haven't played in a while. I jumped on some StarCraft 2. Played some StarCraft 2. It's still such a good game. Played some Dota.
Old
And the
school games
biggest
right there.
the biggest thing that I've gotten back into is WoW.
What?
Hey.
Yeah. I
Yo, he
decided
heard
to
us
break
talking,
down.
dude, he got the itch.
Now I finally broke down and started playing some WoW again.
Yeah, let me
Got
guess.
a lot
let me
of-
guess
got
the,
a lot of work
let me
to
guess
do.
the race and class real quick.
Okay.
Wait, Horde or Alliance? You gotta give me that.
Do what?
You gotta tell me Horde or Alliance before I guess.
Alliance.
All right. Shit. Dwarf Paladin.
Damn.
Was that
Pretty
it?
good. Yeah.
Woo, baby!
Wow.
Still got it.
The Smurf
I'm
is
a-
on a roll. The Smurf is on a roll.
Yeah, so I actually thought I'd try because I haven't played in so long, and I was like, I'm just gonna get a fresh start. Fuck it, I'm gonna go into it.
So
I actually kind of forgot how fun it
The
is.
character.
No, I fucking wish. No, I'm starting from the very beginning,
Yeah,
doing
that's good.
shit the hard way, man. Because to me, that's the best way to enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Enjoy that story. Just kind of enjoy it. Yeah, it's a lot of grinding, but it's fine. Did start my pre-download for Elden Ring because it comes out either next week or the week after, and that's going to take up every bit of the little time that I have.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big one. You're gonna have to give us all the inside scoops. I don't know if any. Jay, are you getting it?
Nope.
Me neither. You're gonna have to tell us all about it.
I am going to be playing some Lost Ark as well. It looks pretty good,
Hell yeah.
pretty solid. The biggest game that's kind of weird that I played, I mean, I probably played it for 8-9 hours, was Splitgate.
Damn.
It's like Halo. It's like Halo meets Portal, and I'm absolutely shitting on kids.
Yeah.
Like, it's dope. Like, I pop a portal up, I jump behind the guy, I shoot him in the head, I jump back through my portal and go on the other side and start sniping kids.
I dabbled in that game. It was a lot of fun.
It's different. I wish it had a bigger fan base. I think it has the potential that it could grow. But I don't know that it's going to be as big because it's overshadowed by a lot of bigger games.
Yeah.
It's free. I might try it out actually.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, it's overshadowed by a lot of other games, but it's not bad. It's actually pretty fun. The guns are fairly balanced. There's not one that's just super better than the other. And it does require some skill to actually play, because you got to know where to place the portals, how to place the portals, when to use them, when not to use them, things like that. Because you could portal right into a group of 3 people and just instantly dead when you get on the other side.
Yeah.
That would be
You can-
my luck.
That would be.
You can do what I do and chuck grenades into like a group of 4 people and blow all of them up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So
Can you hold the
It's,
grenade and then run through the
Looks
portal and
pretty
then?
cool,
I
though.
don't know.
Suicide.
I haven't tried that. That gives me a good idea to try though. I gotta try that next.
That'd be great. All right, John. Last but certainly not least, what'd you play this week? You're in the
Been
spotlight.
playing a lot of Warframe OJ.
Yes, sir.
Finally got Valkyrie, the character I've been working on getting. Pretty
Ew.
dope.
How long did you
Trying to
run
level up
that
right now.
for?
It wasn't too long. It was like a couple days.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Then played a little bit of Siege with you guys.
Yep.
That game.
I got to get on that train.
Damn, dude.
I
can't
miss
believe that
it
was this
sometimes,
week.
but it's tough. I can't play it for too long. I've gotten out of the groove of playing shooters. Can't do it as well now.
That's all right. We'll see you on Lost Ark.
Yeah.
We party
I don't
enough for
even
that,
know
man?
what Lost Ark is about.
Lost Ark is like, all right, here, I'll give you the gist. It's like Path of Exile and like Diablo, but with MMO RPG aspects.
Yeah, it's. I think
I
it's
haven't
gonna.
played
Did you have either of y'all played Blessed Unleashed?
No.
I think Lost Ark has the potential to be what Blessed Unleashed was supposed to be.
I don't even know what it is.
Neither do I.
Or
We got to party up though. We got to party up for Lost Ark though.
hell yeah. We gotta make sure we get on the same server. I got a guild already. My WoW guild is gonna be on Lost Ark, so
Oh, shit.
join that server.
Let's go. What I'm talking about?
Did you play, what else you play?
Super Auto Pets, some Minecraft.
You played
love
what?
The
Super
shit
Auto
eating
Pets.
grin on your face when you
Super
say
Auto Pets, dude.
What is
So
that?
fucking fun. So it's a turn-based thing,
Okay.
and you start off with like 10 gold, and you can re-roll what's in the store, and every time you buy something from the store, it gold. And so you have like 10 lives, and first round you
So-
lose, it would be like 1 life gone, and it progresses up to 3 lives gone.
Where do the pets come in?
Those are what fight.
Do they have dragons?
There is actually a dragon, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I might have to try.
Blair is like, all right, send me your name.
It's free, man. It's free. Hey, I'll play with you. I know Jay will too. He's played a lot of it with me. It's fucking fun, man.
That's pretty fun.
We don't have dragons or wolves. I ain't interested.
Jay's little brother Seth has numerous times tried to convince me. He's like, yo, you get super.
It's super fun, man. Jay was one that he was like, nah, this looks so stupid. I'm not going to try it. I'm like, nah, just try one game. And he's been addicted since. But, yeah, Warframe's been taking up a lot of time. That's just a
Warframe's
grind.
good. I need to
It'll
hop
be
on with y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
that's for sure.
I'll be teach y'all a thing or two.
I told Jay once I get through these next couple releases, you know, the Witch Queen and Lost Ark and shit, that I would download it again. Just gotta get
Yeah,
through this
I
stuff.
would. I'm not been playing it as much because I'm really waiting on that the cross save, man. Because I'm having to start almost. It's not as bad starting over on PC because I was so far into it on console, so I know how to speed through most of the stuff I've already done. But when you unlock as many primes, I mean, I probably have 9-10 primes on Warframe on console, so it just kind of sucks because I don't have those, and I grinded so much for those.
Two
Yeah.
people total.
So it makes me
I
just like
got one today.
kind of waiting it out to
No, that's not a prime.
kind of waiting it out till that cross save happens, so then I can just bump my console account over to PC. And
When's that happening? Did they say?
it was supposed to happen when the new DLC dropped, but they postponed it because they're going to release cross-platform and cross-save the same time they release the game on mobile, and they're having issues making it playable and problems with servers working with each other and stuff like that. So they're trying to work out all those bugs and figure everything out. And I've thought about sending them an email and be like, yo, listen, I'm a software engineer. Let me help you. Just because I'm super stoked for it, man. I think Warframe is an older game. It's been out for a while. It's lost a lot of
I think
people.
it came out 2013.
And I think that with the release of Warfare, with New War, and them adding it to mobile and that cross save feature, it could put Warframe back on the map. Honestly, it's something huge for them, so it's a little sad to see it not happening yet and not really having an update on their progress. But it is what it is, man. You kind of expect those kind of things now with COVID and everything going on, you know?
Yeah. Yep. All right, moving on. It's time for the news. Your favorite segment. At the top of the list, actually, we'll save that for last. So Infinity Ward is developing the next Call of Duty, they announced. And since they announced that, they've there's been a bunch of tweets and stuff. People think it might be Ghost 2.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit on it, man. Like I was talking about on the last pod, I think Microsoft is gearing towards how Activision and Infinity Ward and Treyarch were kind of split up on what they did. Like anything that was a Black Ops series or had zombies or anything like that was Treyarch and Infinity Ward. Activision covered a game, and then they're trying to gear it to where Raven's main focus is Warzone. So that way they get that OG feel back. They get the less stress off of one company trying to focus on multiple games at one time. I've seen a little bit about it. I'm actually kind of excited for that, you know. I think it's going to bring...
If it is Ghost 2, what would the new Warzone be called? What would the new Warzone be called? Ghost...
Honestly...
Call of Duty, Warzone, Wildlands?
I don't think there will be for a while, man. I think with Caldera just releasing that new map, I think it's going to be around for a hot minute before they do anything. So you think the new
Call of Duty is going to come out, it's going to be futuristic, and they're still going to have a World War II Warzone?
Not necessarily, man. It's really hard to tell. I used to have a total timeline of what the plans were for Call of Duty, but with Microsoft buying them out, man, that kind of throws a wrench in everything because you don't know. It's non-predictable. They might be like, because they had a Black Ops SF edition, like for Special Forces edition or whatever, something crazy planned. Microsoft be like, nah, scratch that. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
You know? So there's really no telling. It's hard to predict, especially with Call of Duty, what's going to be next. I mean, even those people that eat, breathe, and sleep predicting what's coming next are having an issue figuring that out because it's kind of a wait and see kind of game of what Microsoft's going to do.
Right. Yeah.
I haven't been really into Call of Duty since actually Ghost. I played some of like Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, but
I'm a story guy, man.
What do you guys think about the jetpacks? Did you hate it? Would you be cool
Fuck
if
that
like
shit.
once every 3 years they had it? I'd be
Hell
cool.
no.
Dude, I think the reason why people didn't like it was because they shoved it down your throat. They came out with it 3 years back to back to back, and you were like, oh, this is the new Call of Duty. I think like you need a year here and there to like change things up. Add the jetpacks like maybe once every rotation. So,
I think
Yeah.
it was like, oh, people like this, let's do it again.
Yeah. But if like, I don't know. Don't.
Alright, so, damn, I can't believe I'm going to say this. So, for those that don't know, I was Army. So when I play Call of Duty games, I take that shit to heart, man. Like, I'm looking for specific things. I'm super, super critical of Call of Duty games. And so seeing the jetpacks, it was just like, I was like, I could see this way, way, way into the future, maybe. But to me, it just wasn't realistic, and I just couldn't get into it, man. It was just one of them things that I couldn't get into. It was rough, but I've got to see where your point is, you know, like if they do that,
especially
if they do that.
Like, Call of Duty's kind of taking the back seat on the whole realistic thing.
Yeah, and especially so they done Cold War. Now they got Vanguard. instead of moving back, why don't we move forward? I mean, I know you had Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare, but
Those suck.
Here's an idea.
yeah, exactly. Those sucked.
Here's an
Yeah.
idea.
So
How about
so do
stop
that.
moving around, stop moving around, and just make one fucking game and update it. And it's everything. It's World War II. It's fucking.
Yeah, well, I
That
think
would be
that's the.
Like,
I think that's the. I think that's the reason why. So the way I explain it is, if you look at the like OG Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3, Activision handled those. Any of the Black Ops series, Treyarch, and what's their faces handled. So I think that's why Microsoft wants to get back to that. One, they don't have to release a game near as often, so they can put out more DLC, they can update it. But not only that, it lets each company focus on their respective games. So now Activision, hey, all you have to do is focus on your multiplayer, your story, doing what you did best, and going back to your roots instead of focusing on 3 games at one time. So I think that's, and I'm hoping that's the route they take, because I think that'll be huge.
I agree.
And from what I've been reading, it's looking like they might release a new COD every 2 years. It'll technically be if they do what they want to do and they have Treyarch and Activision focus on their respective games, it'd technically be 2 every 2 years, but they'll be separate games by separate companies.
It's a slow bleed. They gotta fucking tease you until they give you what you want. They're like, it's every 2 years, and then they're like, it's every 3 years now. They're like, all right, it's 2075. We're just gonna have one Call of Duty.
I miss my dolphin dives and sliding.
Bro, don't get me started, bro.
All right,
I'm an avid COD
we
player.
can't
Okay.
become a Call of Duty podcast. We'll be here all day. On that note, this is pretty big. The Switch passed the Wii as the highest selling console of all time.
Wow.
It was bound to happen, man.
Oh yeah, pretty quick.
For sure.
Pretty quick.
I love console. I love PC. But when I first I got my wife a Switch first, and I started playing it, and then I was like, man, the idea and the concept of the Switch, man, being able to take it with you like a Game Boy.
So fucking awesome.
That's what I'm thinking about getting.
The
The
TV.
Steam
Yeah.
Deck when that comes out.
Getting
And-
a Stream Deck.
The Steam Deck, yeah.
Did I call it a Stream Deck? Whoops.
I have something that's actually a little bit better that I'll send a link to you guys so y'all can check it out. It's pretty much a portable PC.
Yeah. Jay
Yeah,
called it a
secret.
Stream Deck the other day, and I ragged on him for it, and then I just put it on the podcast.
Who,
But
me?
yeah,
Yeah, you were.
I never
Yeah,
called it that.
someone definitely called it a Stream Deck, and then I.
Yeah, that was
it
Mark.
was you, Jay.
It was Mark.
It was.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, Jay's
Oh,
right.
alright.
Yeah,
I don't even have
Uh,
a Dream Deck.
but yeah, I
it's out
think
yet.
I think the idea of the Switch was so good, and to see it just bumping up in those sales is actually pretty incredible, man. Because I remember
such a
playing
good
several
system.
games. Yeah, I remember playing several games. I remember playing through Zelda has been one of my all-time favorites. Nintendo 64. Playing Breath of the Wild for the first time through.
Nintendo 64, man.
Oh my god, bro. Like, I was like, man, Nintendo has something solid here. And I always wondered what they were going to do. I was like, what do they build off of with this, though? I was like, they've got such a solid system here. How do they build off of this? What direction do they go? And then they're like, oh, you know what? We're going to release an OLED edition. We're going to release an edition that is just portable. You can't hook it up to your TV or nothing. It's just portable. And I was like, okay, they're kind of going back to their roots, you know, like the portable edition, the light reminds me of a Game Boy again. Like,
Next, they're gonna be like, stop by your local GameStop, and they'll install a chip in your brain, and your whole life will be a video game.
It
I
already
mean,
is.
Elon Musk is already working on that. On the
Yeah.
brain.
The Tesla.
oh, it's not a chip. It's a Neuralink.
Yeah.
What flavor? What flavor?
I'm like, guys, I think my Neuralink is glitching.
What flavor
No,
chip
but-
are you talking about?
Hear me out, because I respect Elon Musk highly. I think the dude's a fucking genius.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This chip, if he can pull it off, is huge,
There's
man.
gonna be so many more PS5s.
It's talking about people that haven't walked, but they're supposed to be completely paralyzed. Will help them walk again.
Crazy. I
Yeah,
didn't know
it'll
that.
be crazy. Yeah.
Like
That's
that could change the whole game. Meanwhile, you got Jeff Bezos over here working on an anti-aging cream, and Elon Musk is on a whole different fucking level, bro.
All right. Unless Tesla's sponsoring us, we got to move on.
Oh, I wish, bro. I want one so bad.
That'd be crazy.
Apparently, Warcraft, not World of Warcraft, but Warcraft is coming to mobile. But like,
Yeah.
it doesn't shock me. Like 5 years ago, you told me that, dude. My jaw would have smashed the floor. Now I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah, everything's coming to mobile.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing is, the generations are changing, man. A lot of the kids that are 18 and younger, man, are mobile's a thing. I mean, like I said, I bought a new phone recently. I'm sitting here with an S21 Ultra. If I wanted to play fucking Warzone in this bitch, I could. Because phones are that fucking powerful now. It's insane what you can pack into a phone. And people are like, I can hook my PS4 controller up to a mobile device and play while I'm riding down the road to school or something, you know? So it's not that mind-blowing to see more games moving over to a mobile edition.
Dude, next you're going to be able to fucking do it on your watch. This kid at my work, he said he walks around like this all day. He looks like one of the Power Rangers. I'm like, yo, dude, is it morphin' time? He's just walking around like this all day.
I kid you not, bro. I make everybody laugh because I'll turn the dial on my Galaxy Watch, and then I'll hit the top of it to make the screen go black.
What?
And my boss is like, "What are you?" He asked me one time. He goes, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm selecting which Ben 10 character I'm gonna
I
be
was
today."
thinking that too.
Dude,
You gotta
you
get
have
like
to-
a green thing for it too.
You
That'd
have
be
to
so
hit
fun.
the watch to make it black on Galaxy?
And you can tap it with your palm and it'll make it go black. But what I did, my hacker brain, I made it where I tap it, it makes the Ben 10 sounds and selects an actual character because of
that.
what my boss said that day. So now I'll go around at random times and I'll be like, Heat Wave, and I'll hit it. And he's like, what the fuck?
The Apple Watch
That's
is nice, dude.
awesome.
You don't have to do any of that. You just, if you put your arm down, it goes black.
Yeah, you can, but if you're looking at it and want to turn it off immediately, you can tap it.
Samsung's like, yeah, we have the new feature. You have to smash the screen with a hammer and then it will go black.
But
Sounds good to me.
I wanted
It makes
a
me seem
Samsung
like Ben
Watch,
10.
so-
I'll do it.
You're like
I
whispering.
love
You're like
Ben
walking
10,
around. You're
like-
like, people are like, what are you whispering into that thing? You're like, don't worry about it, dude. All right, so apparently this is the year of delays. I'm not gonna lie, Jay. When I was
Facts.
doing research on this list, I was putting together like some games that have already been delayed. I was scrolling. I'm like, yo, let Overwatch be on this list, dude. Let Overwatch 2 be on this list. But you're lucky it wasn't. But anyways,
hell, bro.
Jeez.
I mean, it was a million times, but
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not there yet though.
Fucking Jeff.
All right, so the
swear.
big one that kind of sucks is the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League got delayed until next year. So
No, really?
yeah,
Man.
2023.
Damn it, man. I was excited about that. I know we talked about it in our
yeah.
last podcast, man. That game looks so dope.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of to be expected, especially with
Kinda
everything
game.
everything that's going on, you know. But it's one of those things you kind of have to worry about because you don't know if it being delayed is a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
Because typically, I was about to get to that, man. Because typically, you think that, oh, they're delaying it. That means they got more time to perfect it. Well, if you look at CD Projekt Red, they just came off of dropping The Witcher 3, and it's like, holy shit, they're about to revolutionize this genre again with, and they fucking dropped the ball on it, and they moved the date back like 4 times.
Yeah. And then it was still trash.
Yeah, and you still, well, the story was great.
I never played it, so I really can't say.
It had some good stuff, but it's one of those things you're like,
dude, I just heard it was really bad. I bought it. I'm not gonna lie, I bought it, saw all the stuff, and then they had like a thing where you could refund it, and I did that.
Console version was way better than PC version. It had so many bugs on PC version. It's just one of those things, again, like I said, it makes you so wary of whether or not it's a good thing or a bad thing, them prolonging those dates. You're like, man, you have 2 years to work on this. It's got to be good. And then it comes out and it's complete fucking ass. Like, what are you supposed to do with that? Like, you've got to be wary of the fact that, hey, okay, they've got 2 years, but what are they going to do with this time? Are they actually going to work on making the game better and perfecting it when it comes out, or are they just going to sit on their ass?
Yep. We'll have to see. We won't find out for another at least year, probably more.
Yeah, I know.
What type of game is it?
I think it's like supposed to be, what's that other game? Guardians of the Galaxy that just came out, where it's like story driven. And you play as like the Guardians.
Didn't know that was a game.
Not gonna lie. It actually came out recently.
As long as it's not Telltale, it should be good.
I guess the soundtrack is great, just like in the movies.
I wouldn't expect any less, honestly.
Yeah.
They focus music a lot in it.
This is a good one. Battlefield 2042 Season 1 delayed from early 2022 to early summer 2022.
Should be.
That game's killing it, huh?
Yeah. They should, like, we're going to take down the servers and delay the servers until early summer 2022.
Should be.
Why not just make the game free, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at this point, they should.
Yeah.
Because
how are they going to pay for all the bugs they got to fix?
But 2042 has had it's had such bad reviews, man.
2042 stands for the year when that game will actually be good.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It had high expectations, though. You know, it was Battlefield. It's like, damn, we're getting some futuristic shit, and then everybody's like, man, what the fuck is this trash?
On Steam, it's on a 42% discount right now.
Why not?
No fucking wonder.
Dude, I believe it was like 2 weeks into the game's release. It was on like 60% off. I'm not even.
Yeah.
Something
Probably.
like
it wouldn't surprise me.
User reviews mostly negative.
Because, well, look at it from the perspective of like Battlefield 2, 3, 4, even 1. They were a high competitor against COD games, and then 2042 comes out, and it's like not even close.
like Advanced Warfare.
And I'll be honest, Vanguard is not that good.
Dude, 2042 doesn't even compete with Sharknado. It's fucking brutal. But moving on. Warzone, they're not in a great place either. They had to delay their update to 2 weeks, so not as bad, but
maybe in these 2 weeks they'll reduce the size it costs to do a fucking update.
Doubt it.
Nah, they're not gonna do that.
200 fucking gigabytes to download that fucking game is fucking ridiculous.
Dude, it's brutal.
Bro.
Soon people are going to be like, this is my gaming PC, this is my streaming PC, this is my Warzone PC.
Yeah, like, I have like 4 terabyte hard drive. The only time I worry about downloading stuff is when I'm downloading Call of Duty.
I
stopped worrying about it because I hit the delete button.
To download every Call of Duty, it takes pretty much a terabyte of space. Like, I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I have Vanguard, but I can't do the Warzone updates anymore.
But you can't update after that because every update's like 90 to 100 fucking gigs. I miss the old days where you just pop the fucking CD in and it was like a 2 megabyte fucking download. Like,
yeah, no, it's just to connect to the servers.
Like, oh, we've got 1 terabyte of storage space now, but guess what? All your games are going to be 250 gigabytes to download. Doesn't make sense to me, yo.
I tried to download Ark Survival Evolved the other day.
Hell no.
It's like 300 some gigabytes.
What? Yeah, it's fucking insane, yo.
Yeah,
it is so
like
dumb.
330. I was like, I'm not doing this, man.
That is crazy.
I can download it in a couple of minutes, but I was like, no, I'm not wasting my space just to have to delete this bitch later on because I need the space.
It's like
That
this
is
game is gonna
insanity,
jump.
dude.
It's like, yeah.
300 gigs.
Yeah, it's insane. It's a fun game. Don't get me wrong.
That's without DLC too.
You
Yeah,
should try.
no.
You should try Valorant. What was it, Scott? 2 terabytes?
That's what it said. It was glitching.
Yeah, I know.
All right, I'm gonna fly.
Everybody's.
I'm gonna fly through these last couple games real quick, and then we'll get to the last piece of news that we have. If these games mean anything to you guys, which I doubt it, but if they do, just stop me. But Stalker 2 delayed from April 28th to December 8th. Life is
really?
Strange.
It's a long delay though.
That was not the game I was expecting you guys to be like, yeah, that game means something to me. What game is that?
Damn.
Stalker 2? I've never heard of it.
Oh.
I've been looking at it, and it's a horror game, but it's kind of caught my eye a little bit. But the one I care about is Life is Strange.
I'm like, stop me if you guys think that these are important. You're like, Stalker 2. I'm like,
no, I was just saying April 28th to December 8th. Oh. That's a long delay.
Dude, it could be April 28th to December 2072, and it wouldn't make no difference to me.
I care. Like I said, I care, but it's one of those things where it's just a horror game that I was interested in playing.
I would play it for like Halloween.
Yeah.
Like a Halloween story.
It'll be after Halloween.
I save yeah, true. I save all my horror movies for Halloween time.
The biggest one to me is Life is Strange. I don't know if y'all have played through Life is Strange. You should. It's really, really good. It's got kind of a dark storyline to it.
I've heard
but it's one of those games that the story is just so fucking good. Like it grabs your attention from the very beginning and keeps it all the way to the end. And to see that remaster just be pushed back, I was like, damn, I was really looking forward to that. I was gonna play through it on stream again.
You can. It's the Switch version that got delayed.
Oh, okay. Fuck that then.
All right, he's like, fuck the Switch.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be playing it on PC. Yo.
So it seems like when they word things like this. So Life is Strange remastered collection for the Nintendo Switch delayed from February 1st to later this year. When they word things like that, I usually
see it 2023.
In my mind, I'm like, yeah, let me know when they have a date. I'm good. I'm not gonna wait for that.
December 31st, 2022.
Yeah.
Or it just never
at
comes
11
out.
p.m.
There's been plenty of games that just don't come out. Like Lost Ark was supposed to be one of those games. Lost Ark years ago, they released a trailer. They were like, coming to NA, blah 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 blah, and people were like sick. And then like 3 years passed, and people were like, whatever happened to that game, Lost Ark? And then like 2 years after people started to forget about it, they just appeared at E3 and they're like, oh, by the way, February. And that's where we are today.
They're like, we don't know exactly when, so we're just going to put later this year, but in reality, it's like 4 years from now.
Yeah.
They're like, let's put the date that we have set as a goal.
Like,
Yeah.
That's like Fortnite being early access for how many years?
Right?
What about Siege? The ranked was in like beta for like 4 years.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. Or Paladins was a beta.
I never played.
Forgot to mention that earlier, bro. I played some Paladins.
Oh really?
How was it?
Yeah, the update came out today, right? Or this week?
Oh my god,
Yesterday, yeah.
yes. If you even remotely like Paladins, play the new update, the new fucking hero. Oh my god. I've missed probably the past 3, and I got on with the new girl that has a pistol and absolutely just wrecked kids. It was so much fucking fun.
I'll have to check it out. I like that game.
So much fun. I played some ranked. Again, hit diamond on it because it's Paladins, and I've been playing that game for fucking ever.
All right, we got to move this show along. I can't skip over this. Go log into Fortnite, get yourself Dwayne the Rock, dude. He's out now.
Oh yeah, baby. Woo!
I'm like in my head. I'm like, I'm just gonna skip this. I'm like, I can't
No,
skip this.
no,
All right.
You can't.
not at all.
Last piece of news. I don't want to spend too much time on it because we're gonna talk about this game here in 2 weeks when it's time to talk about that game. But Sony bought Bungie this week. And I mean,
Yep.
honestly, the last 3 weeks have just been like, oh, I wonder what company I can buy. Oh, I'll buy that company. It's just like everyone's buying everybody. Soon, like Xbox is gonna own Yankee Candle and CVS. It's crazy. It's mayhem.
Walmart,
Yeah.
Target.
No.
Go big or go home, man.
I mean, it's not as massive. It's 3.6 billion. You think like, oh, that's not that bad. It's for Bungie though.
Yeah. Yeah. How's it feel, Halo fans, to know that your original creator is now?
Yeah, like so.
All those
so
years.
the way that I look at it is the main thing that's kind of kept Xbox above PlayStation is some of those exclusives.
Yeah.
Halo, for example, is one of the biggest Xbox exclusives, and now Sony owns it.
Is.
Think about this though. Remember, for like 4 years, Call of Duty was a PlayStation exclusive. You could play it on Xbox, but all the DLC, everything else, came out a month early on PlayStation.
It
Yeah,
used to be Xbox.
I didn't know.
Xbox.
Yeah, and then originally it was
that's-
Xbox, yeah. And then after that, now it's PC. But then, after all that, they're like, "Oh, we're partnered with Xbox." It's like it's just crazy.
well, that's one of the things that I'm
It's
trying
a
to
dick
kind
measuring
of.
contest.
I'm kind of trying to have an open mind here, though, because I've got to think maybe this is Sony's way of like, hey, enough is enough. Let's stop trying to compete against each other and let's work together. We know that Bungie was kind of your thing, but let's try to do it. But part of me is also like, nah, they're like, you know what? You just made that big ass $70 billion purchase. Fuck you. We're buying Halo and Destiny and everything else Bungie's made.
I remember when I was a kid, I was like, damn, I wish PlayStation and Xbox would come together and, be good.
It's always kind of been a dream, but my thing the way I look at it is like, hey, I could shit on PlayStation kids and Halo now.
Yeah.
like but that's why I kind of believe the part of maybe this is the coming together moment, because do you really think PlayStation's going to make Halo a PlayStation or Sony's going to make a Halo a PlayStation exclusive? No, because it's made way too much money off of Xbox to just let it go straight to PlayStation.
Yeah.
But at the same time now, you have to look at it as those avid Halo fans would buy a PlayStation just to play Halo.
Yeah.
Right, and
Isn't
so the difference between Xbox and PlayStation, in my mind, and I don't understand this petty shit, but Xbox makes that big purchase a couple weeks ago, right? And everybody still today, they're worried. They're like, oh, these games are going to be Xbox exclusive. PlayStation
Nobody's
buys
worried about
Bungie,
that.
And Bungie right away comes out. I could read you the thing right here.
No, nobody's
right away,
worried
they were
about
like,
it, man.
In this week's Bungie update, they were like, just to let you know, we believe in a Bungie for everybody. We're not going to ever be console exclusive, just so you know. Like, right away, like day 2 after the purchase, they announced that. It's like...
Bungie pretty much
Xbox
told
is like,
Sony, said,
how else can we make them buy an Xbox? It's like, they're going to buy Netflix soon. You're going to need an Xbox to watch Netflix. That's what's going to happen. So,
I would cry, bro.
It's true that
it's crazy.
the reason why most games aren't cross-plat is because of Sony.
Yeah.
Because I heard
Yeah, well, that is a big thing. A lot of
Fuck
games. So I'll use Fortnite
Wait,
for.
let me interrupt
yeah,
you
I
guys
was-
real quick. Before you guys go any further, let me just tell you. The reason why it's just Sony is because the other two motherfuckers are the same fucking company.
True. But
So it's a 50-50 thing. You're like, oh, it's Sony.
Getting-
That means it's
come on
not
and
Microsoft. Like being like, isn't it Sony's fault? Would be the same as being like Sony said no, Xbox said yes.
This
So
is what
getting to mine and Jay's point here. So if you look back on Fortnite, for a while, Fortnite was across all platforms. You could play it on mobile. Then they got into a little bit of a dispute where you can't download Fortnite on the Apple Play Store.
Yeah.
well,
They went to court for it and everything.
Yeah, so situations like that
For iPhone.
was what kind of causes issues because a lot of games that probably should have cross-platform, Sony's like, nah, we don't want to do it. And Xbox, it's already on Xbox and PC, and Sony's like, nah, we don't want to do it. I feel like they're kind of missing out on an opportunity there.
So it's like everyone makes a big deal of Fortnite, but no one cared when it was Flappy Bird.
right.
Well,
No, but well, what I was saying is like, I don't know if this is 100% true or not, but I heard that Fortnite was like, oh, let's make it all cross-plat, and Sony had a problem with it, and now I believe there's a thing to where Fortnite is paying Sony to keep it cross-plat on their
yes,
shit. They're paying
because
billions of dollars.
yeah, well, because you
So
get the only reason I know this is, again, I'm a fucking tech nerd. So you get exclusive Fortnite skins if you buy a Samsung phone or a Sony phone and play Fortnite. So that kind of has to me believe what Jay is saying is true, because why else would that be a thing?
Yeah.
It's not a thing anywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortnite's probably the main example of that.
Yeah. The other big news, I'm gonna skim through this, man. Microsoft's massive deal to acquire Activision Blizzard could face a difficult review process. The Federal Trade Commission will review the deal rather than the Justice Department, according to a report from Bloomberg.
Bad news.
It's not looking good.
They're just going to make them alter the numbers. It'll go through.
So the deal with Microsoft expects to close by the end of the fiscal Q4, which is 2023. We'll see Microsoft gain control of major franchises like Call of Duty, Warcraft, blah, 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 blah. We know all that. It plans to keep releasing many of these games on Sony's PlayStation platform, at least as long as the contract agreements are in place. But the thing I get from it is, what the fuck is going on, yo? What is the only thing that can come to mind? Shit. The only thing that can come to mind is maybe they're like, maybe we don't need to let Microsoft have this much control, because let's face it, if this deal does go through, they're gonna be the Disney of the gaming world.
Want to know my opinion? I think the Federal Trade Commission is stepping in because you're seeing a lot of major players in Blizzard step down, and meanwhile Xbox is making this purchase, and the FTC doesn't want Xbox to deep dick style Blizzard. They want to make sure that it's a fair trade, and so they're like, no, let's take a closer look at this.
Yeah, I agree, because I look at it from a lot of the games that I play highly competitive in, and some of the ones that I play from a pro standpoint, and I 100% agree. I feel like they're like, hey, nah, we need to put a stop to this if we can. If it's all good, everything's good, we'll let it go through. But if we find something, nah, we're stopping this shit.
Yeah.
Because again, I keep using this reference, but I think it's the best reference you can use. Microsoft is trying to become the Disney of the gaming world. Disney owns literally fucking everything, dude. They own Star Wars. They own Marvel. They own Pixar. It's
and
countless.
PlayStation is the DC universe.
Yeah, that's the way.
Too, right?
Yeah, that's the way I look at it, man. Is Microsoft is trying to monopolize, and they realize that companies are trying to do this kind of thing, and they're like, we can't let it happen.
Yeah.
It's real fucking shady, yo. It's real fucking shady.
Good for the FTC though. Good for them stepping in.
Yeah, I agree. I am not 100% against it, but I'm not also 100% for it. You know,
Yep.
if Microsoft gets it, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. If Microsoft doesn't get it, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. But who knows what's gonna happen if Microsoft does get it?
Are they hiring?
That's the thing. I fucking wish.
More purchases in the future.
Where do I put my
But-
card information?
But think about if they don't get it. Sony kind of one-upped them. They're gonna close the deal with Bungie. They already have. Bungie's all aboard. They're like, hey, let's do this shit, but by the way, we're playing by our rules.
Maybe
And Sony's
Sony
like,
has some insiders at the FTC.
uh,
They're like, yo, put a stop to that Xbox trade. We got something
Yeah.
that works.
but think about it. It could be huge if Sony doesn't land this $70 billion, or if Microsoft doesn't land a $70 billion deal, and then Sony's like, hey, we're buying Bungie, but Bungie said we're gonna let Bungie kind of do what Bungie does. They
Yeah.
kind of one up Xbox there. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
What would you do if they don't land it and then Sony buys?
Xbox?
No, they buy.
And they're like, hey, by the way, fuck you. We're buying the deal you just made.
They buy Blizzard and
Bro,
That would be so funny.
I would laugh, bro. I'm not kidding. That shit would make my fucking day if somebody said, you know what? We got the biggest balls around here. We about to about to do what you couldn't do.
Sony calls up their boys. They're like, hey, yo, EA, you guys want in on this? All right. So then
Think
Sony,
about it,
EA,
though, bro.
Blizzard.
So think about that, though. Microsoft gonna pay $70 billion for Activision and Blizzard.
That's
If
crazy.
Sony buys Bungie for $3.6 billion, say they pay $7 billion, and they do get a company like EA, who do you think really come out better on that deal? To me, Sony came out better on that deal.
For example, how much less did they spend?
Exactly. That's the point that I'm getting at. They paid like $60 billion less than Sony or than Microsoft did.
Do you understand how much you would have to pay to get EA?
I
Wouldn't
get
be
that.
$7
I was
billion.
just
It would be closer to what Blizzard cost.
Yeah,
yeah.
dude.
Well, I was saying that. I mean, I get that,
Let's
but
see.
I'm just saying if they did purchase EA and Bungie and Microsoft didn't close that deal, Sony runs the gaming industry at that point. And Sony is one of those companies, again, I'm going back to my Disney reference. Disney has been trying to buy Warner Brothers Studios and Sony for fucking years. And Sony says, fuck you, we're not selling. Now they're buying Bungie?
Dude, watch EA start buying stuff now. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't know. Well, I wouldn't. That wouldn't surprise me. But what wouldn't surprise me at all would be if EA sold out. It really wouldn't surprise me because there's a lot of companies that
EA
are.
already just announced that they would be interested in doing a deal, and they're worth
Yeah.
37.18 billion.
Yeah, so they come out. See, I'm telling you, Sony comes out better. If they purchase EA and Bungie, they come out better than an Activision and Blizzard purchase. Look at the games. Look at the games that they're getting, man.
Microsoft buys EA as well. It's over.
No. PlayStation buys EA. Microsoft buys EA Sports.
That would be a change in the conversation.
Microsoft buys Sony.
All right, now we're just getting crazy.
Disney.
All right, we're doing movies and TV next. Now, on the weeks where there's a good amount of news to talk about, we'll do this, but we're not going to do it every week because I'm not going to lie. If any of the guys have stuff like movies that they're looking forward to, they can bring it up. But I just checked tonight, movies coming out like here in the next few months, and I'll probably talk about this one and one more. So there's not really much that I'm looking forward to. But as far as movies and theaters go, tomorrow, Jackass Forever comes out. The final chapter.
Let's go.
I can't fucking wait, dude.
I can't
wait
either.
for that movie. I remember I saw Jackass 3 in 3D in the movie theaters.
Yes, bro. Like, some people that like, oh, Jackass is stupid. This Jackass Forever just, it hits the feels, man. It really does. It being the final one, you're like, well, this is the end of it. God, I've watched every single one multiple times, man.
Dude,
I've never watched it.
I was about to yell. What?
That's
Crazy. It's so good. You should go watch all 3 of them and then watch the new one.
Facts.
Okay, so we got a date for Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power on Amazon Prime, September 2nd.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah. That shit better be good.
The inner fucking nerd in me, yeah, you're right. It better be fucking good. I'm gonna be pissed as hell if this shit is fucking ass, yo.
Earlier I said to Jay, I'm like, I want to do like a movies and TV segment. What did you say, Jay? It was about Lord of the Rings, right?
No, I said I
Oh, no.
don't really watch too much TV or movies.
Yeah.
Something I'm a little bit excited for and also a little wary of coming up is House of the Dragon. It's the new Game of Thrones series.
Hell yeah.
It's supposed to take place of the Great War, where the kind of tells a story of the Targaryen family, which is my Game of Thrones house.
Your Game of Thrones house?
Yes.
All right, dude. You need to relax. It's a goddamn TV show.
It's one of those things where, again, HBO kind of ruined the last 2 seasons, but the legend himself, George R.R. Martin, has said that he thinks it's in good hands, that it's going to be awesome when it releases. So I do kind of expect some good things, but I'm also, again, I'm wary because of mainly the last season of Game of Thrones. Like, I don't want to get my hopes up just to be let down, so I'm kind of keeping my guard up. Like, if it's ass, I was expecting it.
Yeah.
If it's not, hell yeah, y'all did an awesome job. But I don't have super high expectations this go around. I'm hoping it's good because it could be killer. It could be another Game of Thrones.
I know I'm giving you shit for your talking about your Game of Thrones house, but that's also come from the same kid who walks around being like, for the Horde. So, anyways.
It's a huge Game of Thrones fan, man.
Yeah, dude, I have to finish the show, and then maybe I'll be excited for the prequel series.
I've never watched it.
I wouldn't count on. If you watch seasons 1 through 6 and half of 7, yes, you'll be excited. But when you watch the ending of 7 and you watch 8, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Good to know. I've heard that too before. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to try and breeze through this so we can get to the final shit. Netflix put out a huge list. If you want to find the list, I'm sure you can Google it. They're going to be doing the same thing they did last year. Last year, so 2021 for Netflix, they said movie a day, and they did it. Every day they uploaded a new movie. This year, not so much, but they have a lot of shit on the horizon. Just a couple things I wrote down. Knives Out 2. Knives Out 1 was awesome.
Yes!
They're making a Matilda remake. A new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think it's a remake of like the 1978 version. That comes out February 18th.
That might be pretty good.
And then this one is like kind of corny. You guys can laugh at me all you want, but I even copy and pasted the description. So this movie is called Senior Year. It comes out May 13th on Netflix. Rebel Wilson stars in Senior Year, a comedy in which a teenage cheerleader falls off a pyramid and goes into a coma, only to wake up 20 years later as a 37-year-old woman It's described as Bring It On meets Never Been Kissed and sees Rebel Wilson
Turning to high school to regain her status and finally become the prom queen she could have been.
God, are you excited about this one?
Dude, I think it's so funny. Like, imagine being a senior in high school, dude, and like going into a coma and then coming out of the coma and still thinking you're a senior in high school, but you're like 40.
I'm gonna stand by my statement. You're a basic white bitch.
Hey, I am what I am, but I will definitely fucking enjoy that shit. Do you guys have any movies or TV shows you're looking forward to?
I have
Besides,
no idea.
obviously, House of Dragons.
It's not a.
Star Wars stuff for me, but yeah.
If you haven't watched
Book
it,
of Boba Fett? Sorry to cut you off.
no, you're fine.
Have you guys been watching that?
Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, I stopped watching it.
You
Fuck
stopped
that
already?
shit. Yeah, fuck this shit.
Hey, which one did you stop on?
I don't even remember, bro. It's been a hot minute since I watched it. That's a fuck that
Halfway
shit.
through the first, it sounds like.
Probably.
It's good. I like it.
It's not the Mandalorian though.
It's not.
It's just
meant to
not.
be.
I know, but it doesn't.
Hey, watch more of it.
I will give it a chance, but if I had to pick a series or something that I'm interested in, is the Obi-Wan one.
I can't wait for that one.
Okay.
I forget when it comes out, but
I can make a couple of suggestions for shows to watch. If you're into football, watch All American.
All right.
It takes place in South Crenshaw, California. Great fucking show. I've enjoyed it.
Is that on the flicks?
Yeah, it's on the flicks, and definitely.
All right. Well, if you guys don't have anything else,
Well,
Where are
I
you?
have a couple.
TV and movies.
Yeah, TV.
What?
Damn, you
Alright,
watch
where does this
TV?
go?
Yo, kid leads off the night by being like, "Bro, I don't watch any TV or movies." Then he
Well,
That's what I'm saying,
he
bro.
sneaks one in on us. Let's go.
They're not out, but it's The Last of Us and Fallout. Those that they're making.
Oh
TV
yeah,
series.
you were telling me
Yeah.
about Fallout.
Oh, speaking of that, have you heard about the Sony wanting to make a TV series of Destiny?
I think so.
All
I
right,
think I've heard of that.
moving on. I'm just kidding, dude.
He said, "Fuck."
They better not do that.
If they ruin my boy Cade, I'm gonna be pissed.
They're probably gonna ruin most of them.
That's what
I've
you
been
just
making
reminded me of. Someone made a meme. It was like when they made the first Sonic movie, and people freaked out, right?
Dude, the eyes.
Don't give a shit, bro.
And then they made the new Halo trailer, and they showed Cortana, and people were like, "Yeah, that's cool." Apparently she looks like shit, and people didn't say anything. But
I will die on this hill. If you're a true Halo fan, you shouldn't be complaining about that Halo release trailer.
why? Because it's the original Cortana voice.
It's pretty damn close, and the look is pretty damn close.
That's the original actor that did the voice of Cortana in the game.
Okay, then that proves my fact.
But
That proves what I'm saying.
AI, her character apparently looks like shit. I don't know. I'm just reading.
No,
telling you
it's
whatever I want.
actually pretty accurate. Some people are complaining. You are right, but I don't know why. I understand that Master Chief doesn't sound fairly accurate, but the fuck were you expecting?
Right.
Like, come on,
I can't
you've
wait
got
for that
to.
show.
You've got to cut them. I mean, look at the graphics, man. The fact they're able to pull shit off like that, man. I'm super stoked for that.
All right, let's do it. You guys ready? Before we get into this week's top 5, Jay, did you want to pick next week's top 5? You can pick
I don't know, I feel
one of the ones you told me.
Oh shit!
But don't do the one I told you to save, because I want to save that one.
Okay, let's do top 5 fast food places next.
All right.
Oh
I like
shit!
it. I like it. So you guys
I
heard
like
it here
that.
first.
Man, I
Next
wish I was
week.
off Thursday next week.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna
I'm
eat,
never
we're
off
gonna
on
eat
Thursday,
our
bro.
favorite top 5 fast food places. all
I'll
in
be
one night.
eating it on while we're doing this.
Look at who's making an appearance. Dude, you guys are gonna see me with 5 bags of food and be like, so we're doing our top 5 fast foods tonight, right? But yeah, so that's a really good one. I can't wait.
Should we include restaurants as well or no?
Yeah,
Would that, okay.
as
depends
long
on
as
how
it's
fast they
fast
are.
food. If it's a fast food, if it's like Outback. No,
Are we doing
Okay.
so we need to negotiate this. Are we doing top
Any-
5 fast food places or are we doing top 5 restaurants? Because those are 2 different things.
fast food. If it has a drive-through, it's considered fast food.
Okay, I agree with that because Panera Bread has a drive-through.
But Outback and
Chili's has a
Seen
drive-through
a Subway
now.
with
Yeah.
a drive-through, by the way.
Outback doesn't. Longhorns doesn't. Texas Roadhouse doesn't. Places like that wouldn't be
Dude,
considered
imagine
fast
if
food,
those places had a drive-through.
bruh.
They'd
Yeah,
be
that'd be
so
22nd state.
All right, so we are gonna switch things up a little bit. Instead of everybody alternating, it gets really fucking confusing and it's hard for people to follow. We're gonna do one at a time. So
Okay.
one person's gonna go. So you're gonna have the spotlight on you. You're gonna start at 5,
shit.
and you don't have. If you don't want to talk about them, you don't have to. But you don't have to fly through them either. So, pick a number between 1 and 10.
3.
2.
I fucking hate you, Jay. You said 1 and 10. 5.
All right, Valeria, you go, and then they'll do it after.
Okay.
Or Valeria, you go, and then I'll go after you. I don't care.
Nah, I'll go. I got it written down. It was top 5 Marvel characters, right?
Avengers.
Marvel heroes. Oh, Avengers. Okay. So
Uh-oh.
some of y'all may disagree here, but at number 5 I have the Hulk.
Okay.
All right.
I definitely don't disagree. The Hulk is a fan
So-
favorite.
Yeah, he's fan favorite. He's
Dude, when I was a little kid, I used to be like, I want to be the Hulk when I grow up.
He was
Yeah,
originally supposed to be gray, but green was cheaper.
yeah, he's solid.
That's a fucking... Did you guys hear him?
Yeah.
He was supposed to
funny.
be gray, but green
Yeah.
was cheaper to print, so they made him green.
That is so funny.
Yep. I felt like as far as movies go, they've done him kind of wrong.
Oh,
I feel-
definitely, yeah.
I feel like the guy that's played him in the Avengers movie should get his own solo movie.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So moving on to number 4, Doctor Strange.
Ooh, I like that one. I like that one.
Doctor Strange he's not the most powerful, but he's not to be slept on. You
And
know?
he is a huge factor. If
Yeah.
the Avengers stand any chance against these huge enemies that they take on, Doctor Strange always plays a role.
Yeah, facts.
I'm a fan of the Doctor Strange movie. I've watched
Yeah.
it times.
Yeah, I love
I
it.
think Benjamin Cumberbatch, the guy they got playing Doctor Strange, solid
Is it
pick.
Benjamin or is it Benedict?
Benedict? You're right. Close enough.
I was thinking of correcting it, but
You can. I'm gonna miss some shit. I'm not perfect. Number 3. My top 3 is where we start getting controversial. Okay. Number 3, I have Iron Man.
Okay.
I respect Tony Stark.
I love how much Iron Man has progressed from he was this cocky guy that nobody really liked, and he was just rude to everyone, to a guy who sacrifices himself for everyone.
Yeah,
Whoa.
his character growth.
If you haven't seen it by this point,
Yeah,
Whoa, dude, this is spoiler-free pod.
I'm gonna point to it again. I'm a big fucking comic book nerd. I follow Iron Man's story pretty well. Again, Marvel does a great job of it. Iron Man's just character progression is so good, like John brought up. It's just so fucking good, especially in the movies. And Robert Downey Jr., A plus fucking job.
Dude, we both did that.
I couldn't
What?
imagine
Wait, you guys
anybody.
We both went like that
You
at
know,
the same time.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine anybody else being Iron Man. Such a solid fucking job. Iron Man is no fucking slouch by any fucking means, you know.
If you're
My
not
number,
watching on YouTube, by the way, you didn't get to see them do this. And if
Yeah.
you aren't
We
watching
did the
still, then you
okay
don't know what I'm
sign.
talking about.
at the exact same time. But my number 2, this was really, really hard for me. I had dead set on who my number 1 was.
This is where
But
it
my
was
number-
tough for me too. Was number 2.
My number 2 was super fucking hard. I'm a huge Captain America fan. I love Captain America. Grew up reading all the comics of Captain America. Of course, I've read a lot of comics, but there's a certain actor that made me grow to love a certain character, and it's what kind of edged out me picking Captain America as my number 2, and that's Spider-Man.
Bro,
I think
Spider-Man. That's a shocker right there.
I am by no means talking down to Tobey Maguire and the rest of them that played Spider-Man, but I think that Tom Holland has done such a great job with Spider-Man and has made me enjoy watching Spider-Man, especially on the big screen. Them sticking to the comic books. Again, Marvel does such a great job of that. Spider-Man has kind of caught my interest, and it made me kind of edge out Captain America a little bit. It's just one of the things, like, I love Captain America. I have a first edition Captain America comic book. It's just one of those things that I felt like I like Spider-Man a little bit more. But my number 1, a hill I'm going to die on, the strongest Avenger of all fucking time. No ifs, ands, or buts. I don't care what you say. My man Thor.
I
Damn.
respect that.
Thor will clap. Okay.
Bro, I was so confused when you said started talking about Captain America for like 2 minutes and then switched to Spider-Man. I'm like, wait, is Spider-Man is number 1? But now I know. That's crazy.
See,
Thor.
that was my point. I was gonna throw you off there.
You did throw me off. I was fucking so confused.
I thought about, like, nah, fuck Thor. I'm gonna just do, like, Spider-Man is my number 1, Captain America is my number 2. But I couldn't put my man. I could not put my man Thor below number 1, man.
I feel you.
That statement that he makes in the movies about him being the strongest Avenger is true. If you've read the comic books, that dude is insanely fucking powerful.
And he's also fat.
He's a freaking god.
I mean, that's true. I mean, it kind of sucks for him because he'd probably just get clapped by Kratos, but...
All right, I like
It is
this
what it
because
is.
I was afraid that our list would be the same, but they're not. So, I mean, hopefully that
I
stays.
think they're going to be different, man. I'm excited
mine's
about
definitely
this one.
different. I think I'm going to surprise you guys with a couple of my picks. But, all right.
Okay.
Again, like, one of my picks, I didn't know he was an Avenger. I had to look it up, but he is, apparently, in the comics. That happens. But anyways, so number 5 for me is Hawkeye. Maybe recency bias. plays a role in
What?
this, but
What?
yeah, I really like Hawkeye, and
Hawkeye is ass, bro.
in the new comic, apparently in the new comics or whatever, in the multiverse, he's like a psycho and fucking murders everybody. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I definitely
Green Arrow will always be superior.
right, but this is top 5 Avengers.
I get that. I'm just saying. I don't think I don't think
Listen,
Hawkeye's
if I
the
could
top
have, I would
5,
have put
bro.
friggin' Batman in my list, but I couldn't. So
I'm just saying, bro. I don't think Hawkeye's the top 5. I don't think he's that good.
this is my top 5. You had your
I
turn.
don't
But no,
think
this is, he's like, so
Hey, just wait till I
it's
say
literally
mine.
top 5 favorite Avengers. He's like, I don't think this is your favorite top 5 Avenger. He's like, you're a freaking liar. It's like
You
literally
are.
like favorite, but that's what I mean. This list is about to be controversial. I'm gonna hit you with number 4 right now. Ready?
Why is it your favorite though? Is it the actor?
No, just like I
Or
like-
just for the
I-
comic
I
books?
just like. Well, I mean, I like the show a lot, but I like the way he acts in the comics. Yeah.
Because I could understand if it was the actor. The actor is great.
Badass.
It's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, the suit, the black leather, and the bow. I
Oh.
always thought it was nice. Yeah, I'm a black
Now I know
leather.
what
Whoa,
you're.
there's
Now,
Scott.
now I know what you're into.
Yeah, I'm into getting hot, and that's why I picked the Human Torch for number 4.
Hey,
Chris
not
Evans.
bad. I forgot about that. Yo, that's a good pick.
Flame up!
Oh,
What do you guys think
Wait.
Chris Evans did better? Human Torch,
Which?
Captain America.
Captain America all fucking day.
Wait, what? What were you gonna ask? Which what?
Which you
What did Chris Evans do better, Human Torch or Captain America?
Oh, the Human Torch.
if you say anything but Captain America, you're wrong.
Oh man.
I kind of agree with that pick, Scott. It's a solid pick, man.
You agree it should be my 4th favorite?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I think it's a solid pick, man.
He doesn't agree with your 5th, but likes your 4th.
Well, my 5th is controversial in a way.
I didn't even-
But
I didn't even think about the Human
it's not as
Torch though.
controversial as my number 3.
I didn't even think
Scarlet
about.
Witch is my number 3.
Oh damn!
Super strong.
Oh, you forgot. Why is it number 3 though?
Well, it was gonna be number 2, but I swapped it with this character.
Okay. I gotta respect that.
I literally swapped it last minute. It was gonna be number 3, but I'm like, I can't.
Scarlet Witch is no slouch.
Scarlet Witch is a badass, dude.
That's true.
Plays a big role too in like a couple of the movies.
Everything. Comic books,
Well, yeah.
movies, everything, bro.
But like, I mean, in the most recent Avengers movie, she was like.
Have you
huge.
watched her? Have you watched her series,
What?
the
WandaVision.
WandaVision?
Oh yeah. And with
Yeah.
what's his name? What's the guy's name?
I don't
Vision.
know the guy. Yeah,
It's-
Vision.
And she's Wanda. And then what's
Yeah.
the girl, the lady, the crazy lady, the neighbor or whatever? That lady like had me hooting and hollering the whole time. I was watching.
That's a good show, man. That's
Yeah,
why I said
that was a good one. Very good one.
Good fucking pick, man. I
All
don't
right.
know why. Why the fuck did I not think of her?
I don't know.
Damn. I fucked up, bro.
Dude, can I change it? I want Scarlet Witch to be number 1, actually. All right, so for number 2, I picked Iron Man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Again, respectable, man.
And then number 1, I picked Spider-Man.
I can't.
Spider-Man's been my favorite superhero since I was fucking 6. I would walk
That's-
around the house and be like, psst, 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 psst. My mom would be like, what the
bro.
heck are you doing?
Especially after watching the movie, everybody's like, "Psst."
Yeah. Dude, kids nowadays have no idea. I would spray like
Exactly.
my dad's shaving cream all over the place and pretend I was Spider-Man.
You know, silly string.
Yeah, dude.
I, was-
That too.
I thought I was the
Remember
only
web
one, bro.
shooters? Do you remember those web shooters that they came
Yes!
out with for a little bit?
Yes!
Yeah.
I thought I was the only one, bro.
I never had one, but I remember those.
That's God. Your list is good.
All right, John. I'm gonna make Jay go
John?
last, so you don't have to.
Oh, no, here we go.
My number 5, Hawkeye.
Hey!
Yep.
Come on.
Um,
Wait, hold on.
There was this.
Hold on. Are you gonna give him shit?
Yeah, just wait.
There was this. I forget what it was called exactly, but it was like the Avengers Kids, and it was like a cartoon movie, and I loved it so much, and that's most of like who my people are. But
Now for comments from Valeria. You're a bitch.
takes one to know one. Number 4, Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Sorry guys,
Now
we had
we're
to end the
getting
podcast early because Valeria beat the brakes off John.
3, I have Spider-Man.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
We're getting better.
2, Iron Man.
Hey, dude.
Again,
Our list is almost very
respect-
similar.
And then my number 1 has been my favorite of all time, Black Panther.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, let's go.
That's a good
Like,
one.
Yeah.
in that-
Oh
in
my
that,
god.
cartoon movie that I was talking about, I loved just Black Panther in that. Like,
What did you think of God, I hate that I can't remember his name. The guy that played him during the Avengers movies.
I liked it. I mean, I'm a fan of all of it.
I think he did so well.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, like a lot of people gave Michael B. Jordan when he played Killmonger during that Black Panther gave so much shit for that, but
I think he did well at that.
I think both did, man. It
Yeah.
was true to the comics, minus a few things for cinema effects and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was good. I honestly think again a lot of the picks that Marvel picked for the people kind of changed my opinion on who I liked.
But yeah, when you said Hawkeye for 5th and he was going on, I was like, oh, just wait till you hear mine.
God, fucking Hawkeye for 5th. Come
Dude,
on.
I love Hawkeye. I love bows. Like, that's just what it is. I've been a fan of the Arrow TV show.
I'd say you fucking crushed your top 5, John. Good job.
So,
Came in here and killed it.
Not
those were all
bad.
ones that. Oh, I forgot to add this. Iron Man. The reason he's number 2, because that's what like really got me into Marvel and superhero stuff. Because Iron Man always came out around my birthday for the 3 movies that came out. They came out the same week, if not on the same day of my birthday. So we always went and
that's
saw it in
sick.
theaters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Avengers used to come out in May, I remember.
Yeah, May 3rd is my birthday, and I remember it
That's
came
what's
out right there. But yeah, I was one day short of May 4th.
All right, Jay, last but not least, we saved the best for last, of course.
So my number 5 is Human Torch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
My number 4 is Beast, and the reason why
From-
he's my number
From
Damn.
what?
Okay, yeah.
dude,
Why don't
the
I
reason
know?
why he's like Wolverine but blue, if that helps you any.
In the
Oh,
X-Men,
from
he's the
X-Men.
blue
Okay,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason why he's my number 4 was because he was like my first ever memory of like Avengers and X-Men and all that. So that's why he's number 4.
Yeah, he's an easy one to remember when you're young.
Or
And
Wolverine.
then,
The blue one.
yeah. So he was awesome. My number 3 is Thor. You never go wrong with Thor. Thor's dope.
You a
my number
bitch.
My number 2 is Doctor Strange.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And then my number 1, I remember it's the first game I've ever played of like superheroes, and it's I believe the first movie I've watched of superheroes, and it's Wolverine. It would always be.
Let's
Let's
go. That's what I'm
Okay.
talking about. That's
Yeah.
solid.
That's a good
I
one.
respect that.
Wolverine, man.
I'm a fan
Fuck
of
yeah.
Wolverine, too.
Yeah, me too. Did you see Logan?
Yes.
So good.
Oh my god.
So good.
Jay probably didn't. He doesn't watch movies.
Or
Um,
TV.
So real quick, when we do the top 5s, just afterwards, I'm just gonna from now on I'm gonna name a couple that we miss. Quicksilver, we didn't get to. I don't know if you guys know Quicksilver. Mantis.
Yeah.
Quicksilver died. in the
Quicksilver's
movie, though.
nasty. Captain
He a
Marvel.
bitch.
is a
I
good
was
one.
gonna mention Captain. She was my honorable
I
mention.
almost put her on there instead of Hawkeye.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man's a
Ant-Man.
bitch.
Ant-Man's a
Should have
bitch.
shrunk, man. He should have shrunk and went into Thanos and just grew and just.
Deadpool.
Fucking gone.
No one said Deadpool.
Oh damn it! I
Deadpool
completely
in
fucking
Avengers?
forgot. He's not an Avenger.
Yeah,
Well,
Deadpool's
He's
not
technically-
he's
Avenger.
Marvel, but he's not an Avenger.
Let me pull it up. Technically, it says he became an Avenger as Wade Wilson, former member of the Avengers Unity Division in Deadpool GL1 Summer Fun Spectacular #1 comic.
Okay,
Just saying.
gotcha.
Um,
I wasn't sure if he was or not.
you guys have any honorable mentions that you might have left off your list? Shang-Chi?
I
Shang-Chi was a
haven't
good one.
watched that. Yeah.
I mean, we already said it, but the Hulk, he was on a
Oh, yeah.
for me.
The Hulk. Yeah. I think we did a good job. We didn't really leave too many off. The only big ones I think that slipped through the cracks was like Captain Marvel, Shang-Chi. I'm surprised I didn't say Shang-Chi. Yeah. Valeria's not here, but we're going to go ahead and say goodbye.
I mean, Vision too. That's one I like.
Oh, yeah,
too, but
Vision. Well, he was kind of brought up, but yeah, he got slipped through the
Yeah.
cracks too.
Yeah.
Vision. Dude, when I said Scarlet Witch, I didn't even think of WandaVision that whole time. That's crazy. But all right. It's crazy. We're 2 months into this podcast, guys. We hit 100 downloads this week.
Yeah.
We hit 100 downloads this week, and I really wanted to just take a second and say thank you to everybody that's listened. If you haven't already, and you got a friend that likes video games, put him onto it. Also, if you listen on Apple Podcasts, you know what would really, really, really help us is if you leave reviews and you give us a rating. That would really help us. Don't forget to check us out on YouTube. But for me, that is all. We have been Gaming Within, a video game podcast, and we're checking out. See you guys later. See you next week.
See ya.